Hello, people. Welcome to this beautiful, beautiful Friday. Today we're going to talk about um, not only reciprocating the correct um, energy, people, circumstances, but also in the midst of that, healing. Let me say this to everyone, because I've been dialoguing with my aunties and them in the community. But I want to say this because some people really need to understand that, and it's on both sides. When you're in a process on a spiritual journey, rule number one, you're on a journey. You're not on a race. This is a marathon, not a race. Okay. Number two, you must understand that people have to be on your same frequency. They cannot be low vibrational. They cannot be jealous hearted towards you. They cannot be projecting their energy to you. Okay. On yesterday evening, I had an encounterment of that more than one time, and this was at my work of play of employment, and it's so amazing to me. And I was sharing with my coworker, like, how people come outside like that. Like, honey, you ain't did no spiritual check. Oh, butterfly. Hey, on your spirit. I ain't being funny, y'all, but I was last night, me and God was dialoguing, right? And this was in the midst of showering. And the Lord began to minister to me. And he was saying to me, he said, my child, he said, it's amazing to me how people will go far out their way to wish harm on people and death and different things like that, and not understanding that they reap what they sow. Meaning, if you got that kind of hatred in your heart, and we have a destiny to heal and to be a blessing to our husband and everybody that we come across paths with, and you're working and operating out of a spirit of hate and envy and jealousy in your heart, and that goes for male or female. Excuse me, but if I recall, that's not God's character and that's not God's traits. So, what I'm trying to say to everybody on both sides, good and bad, whatever you put out is what you're going to reciprocate. So if you putting out hatred and enviness towards us, that's what you getting back. See, my auntie was sharing with us, which I had picked up anyway in my meditation time, excuse me, and about how people walking around, especially females, because certain divine contracts, even males as well, I've seen them in action. I'm like, Lord help us. And what God was showing me was that it's very sad. He said, because these people want to come in and try to sweep you off your feet, talking about I love you, for the females, the males, the exes, excuse me, as well for the males, the females, but using deceptive tactics of the enemy. They're not even from the divine or even operating out of the divine's instruction. Instead, they're operating out of their own instruction from the enemy, who is their daddy. And what's so funny to me is when she was sharing with us, like, the hatred, like I was saying to y'all before, some of us is like coming out of poverty and homelessness and things like that. And the killing part, and I've been saying this to y'all for a while, these individuals, and this is where I'm saying you got to make it make sense. You want me to stay in poverty, You want to switch destinies, and I thank God for my auntie bringing that up yesterday about that's over with. Those contracts can never, them is non and void. That ended when we was in the pandemic, which I had been picked that up. And that's why I said, people, you have to do your homework. You have to do your research, because everybody ain't called to do this work, period. Male, female, black, white, green, yellow, everybody ain't called to do this. It's amazing to me how people watch you transformate. And then as soon as they start seeing the results, now you want to be like them. But these the same people. That's what's so funny though. Like, we were the same people you were saying, oh, they crazy, to these celebrities and these other well-known individuals. Like, oh, they crazy. Oh, they tripping. Oh, they doing voodoo. Oh, they doing death spells. But we never once did a death spell to no one. For what? We never came up against no one's divine contract that God ordained. For what? I didn't give a damn who they was gonna be with. What rapper, what singer, I didn't give a damn. That ain't my business. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But why I say this, y'all, because you all on the opposite side of the track don't seem to understand. You thinking, like I said the other day in the other video, y'all think y'all finna send these people in from the past. Let me say this to y'all to help your ass out. We're not fucking with y'all. That door has been closed. And I can't emphasize it enough. Male and female, we're not dealing with y'all no more. That's why I was sharing with my coworker when these two individuals came and their spirit was horrible. 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 I mean, literally horrible. And as an empath, I try to be respectful to people, because we on both ends, because we all got feelings, okay? And ain't nobody better than nobody, right? But I just felt like, first of all, you lingered around and then you want to come over here to me and your shit bold, and you over here projecting. These was two females and you're projecting and your shit. I hurry up and got their ass out my space, out my face, because that's disgusting. And they don't and people, y'all don't understand on the opposite side here. When you all approach us and your spirit is disgusting like that, us being empaths, picking up on energy and sensitivity to that shit, I'm not being funny with you, but your shit is bold. I mean, y'all, it took literally a few people to come in for me to transmute this energy. And then I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, I ain't mean, excuse me for cussing, but it was like, damn, y'all spirit is bold. And I told my coworker, I said, you know what? This is why I have to cut the world off. This is why I don't want to, I love being around people, because I meet so many different people and I enjoy doing that. I enjoy the cultures. I enjoy the difference, the ethnicities. I enjoy all that stuff. However, it's like when you dealing with people who have really bold spirits, man, that shit is like, seriously, I'm not being funny, but that shit ain't no good. It's like, it's really like, to give you a great expression of it, is it's like a spore egg or a spore rotten motherfucker. Just rotten, like, ugh. Like, I literally wanted to puke, because that's how bad their spirit was. And I said to her, it's sad as females and males, you come outside like that. That shit is horrible. And whatever entity and succubus that's attached to you, let me say this to y'all. We do not want your company. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, quit trying to come around us. Because when we call your ass out, you're going to get mad. And I try not to call people out, but I'm letting you know, don't keep coming around me. Butterfly. Because you dead. We're not dealing with dead people and dead spirits. We're not doing that no more, people. So if you think, oh, I'm going to come in and swoop it, no, you're not finna swoop me off my feet, because you know my divine contract coming. And I'm finna I'm not finna deal with, I just explained to her. I'm not, once I cut this off, I'm done. Phone, that's why I told y'all. Once you start, God finna uproot us suddenly. Start cutting these people off. It's nothing personal, but they cannot go. That's why you have to cut them off. It's nothing personal to nobody, but people got to understand, when you're not for my best interest, as I said before, and you don't want to see me do well, you ain't the company I'm trying to keep. I don't care if you is black. I don't care if you do need my help. I'm not finna assist you. I'm not finna have anything to do with you, because you got to understand, your intention towards me is no good. So it's no, you dig what I'm saying? It's no benefit there. And what's so ironic to me, these people thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna walk around with my evil heart, but I'm gonna get they high vibrational, beautiful gesture and kindness and characteristics. It don't work like that, baby. And it'll never work like that, because in this season, you got to be that. If you're not that, we're not fucking with you. You can be rich, you can be poor, you can be in between. You can even be a hoe if you want to. It don't even matter. At this point, the energy is too bold. It's rotten. So we can't do anything with that. Because if you haven't did the work, it's nothing we can do. And I want to say this because I want people to understand as well. People change because they want their life to change. So they change their mindset. They change how they operate. All that is for a purpose. And that means when you love as God said to me last night, when you love somebody and you love yourself and you love me, you make the necessary changes. And I'm not having people around me that's takers, that's users, that's manipulators, that got certain type of low vibrational energy vampires, manipulators, and what else I want to call them, and energy snatchers. I'm not dealing with people like that, because you don't do the work. And I don't need people like that surrounding me at all, because you no good to me at all. You in the way. You're not helping nobody. You in my way. And if you trying to steal a little energy, you in my way. And I never want anything to do with you, because you're not of my breed. It's not being funny, but people, I want y'all to get this shit, because some of y'all just tend to think like, no, honey, I don't want your company. I don't want your friendship. I don't want nothing from you. I want you to stay the hell away from me. To be truth be told, because your energy bold, and it's nothing I can do to help you, because you done crossed every line that God done asked and forbid you to do, and you still doing it. So I mean, it's nothing we could do. But what's amazing, how you think you finna rock out of my energy, and you negative as hell, male and female. I mean, how? And you got attachments, negative attachments, and you evil in your heart. Like, I just, I don't get it, people. And and why I bring it up, because I want people to logically, spiritually think. You're not using no type of common sense, because we're not doing that. We over here transmuting our energy, transmuting our mindset, transmuting our life, transmuting from the inside out, not outside in. And y'all females let me say this, especially to y'all karmics, we're not dealing with your ass. Males, you as well, we're not dealing with your ass. So you keep running your crazy, retarded ass around like a fool, because that's what fools do. And I hate to put it that way, but it's like, come on, people, we too grown. So we supposed to be. And my thing is, you're not that grown, because you're not using no type of common spiritual sense. You can never be somebody divine when you're not called to that. And then what was the killing part, y'all? These two females, they projecting they negative. And I'm saying to myself, and you wonder why I don't have nothing to do with my kind. This is why. Because most of y'all is unhealed. And you're miserable, and you're jealous-hearted, and you're mad. And I'm talking about black females. I ain't talking about white. I'm talking about they got their issues too, because they got their issue as well. But I'm specifically talking to my kind. Because if you was doing the work, it's no need to project. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Well, I don't know how to, well, it's too late for that. Because you got to understand something. All the things you're doing, you're creating chaos for you. And we're trying to tell y'all, stop doing that so you don't keep racking up all this fucking debt. Because you got to pay for that shit, honey. All that shit y'all done wished on us, death spells and all that. That's why I'm saying to y'all fellas, the real divine masculine and feminine, these people, if they not rocking out a pure energy like God characteristics and God-like character, these ain't your people. Because God ain't walking around trying to do a death spell. God ain't low vibrational. God ain't operating out of hate. God ain't speaking bad on you or hating on you because they can't beat you. Or they can't steal your energy or emulate you or try to set you up. God ain't in that arena. He'll allow the enemy to do certain things through these people because it's a test for us. But God ain't doing, other than that, come on, people. But you saying you're divine, you're trying to be spiritual. You're trying to do dark arts, honey. You ain't trying to be spiritual. Spirituality on our end is light work. We do light. That means light. L-I-G-H-T. Light. Would you see the sunlight? Light. We're not doing dark work on people. We're not doing that. And so I say this too because, like I said, these people getting ready to come in and we don't want to miss our opportunity fooling with a fool. I know I'm not, and I know I'm not finna because I'm not finna be bothered with low vibrational ass people. It's just, no. They were the catalyst to my awakening, but I'm not finna deal with them. And the reason for that is because, again, these ain't the people I want in my life no more. I don't want them type of people around me, period, male or female, because you don't bring no light to the situation. Let me say this with people that's negative and bad energy. Number one, you will, if you gamble, or if, you may not gamble like that, or if you ever notice when you did gamble or, whatever, you can't hit no number with them. Energy too bold. They low vibration. They projecting their negative ass energy on you because they ain't got shit. Or they don't want you to have shit. No. If you notice, when they come around, all hell break loose. Why? Bold energy. They bold. That energy, if you ever notice, you get heavy. Your whole back, everything in your body feels so heavy when these people step in the room. So what light is you bringing to the room? But you supposed to be this, that. And then this is where you got to really evaluate and see the truth of what it really is. Why y'all coming around me? Remember, I didn't have it like that. So what the fuck is you in my face for? And I'm not being derogatory, but I want y'all to understand. Make it make sense when you saying and doing certain shit. And I'm talking about on both sides, but really primarily the other side. Because y'all not making any sense at the shit y'all doing. Period. And you do what you want to do because you got to play your part. But my point is, I'm not finna deal with you. And I'm asking you politely and nicely, stay the fuck out my face and away from my space in my area. Male and female. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. I'm not being funny. I'm not being disrespectful, but when you decided to wish bad on me, hate, doing rituals that was unethical, because I have done nothing to any of you all, I'm good. I don't care if you black, I don't care if you white, I don't care if you old, I don't care if you young. Stay the fuck away from me. Period. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't want your energy. I don't want you around me. Because I do not like you. I can't emphasize, I do not like you. Just how you don't like, I do not like you. I do not want you. I don't want to look at you. That's what I'm trying to help y'all understand. When people don't like somebody, I don't waste time trying to be in their arena, in their face. No, I stay out of their space and out of their face. because I don't like them. Hello. And it ain't like I just don't like. No, it ain't that. It's just when I know what I know and God done revealed it, that you all have played a part in the catastrophical of me struggling and y'all blackballing me on jobs and shit like that because y'all know people and all this and hating on my name and shit like that. I do not want nothing to do with you. And I'm giving you the message directly from the source. And I will tell you nicely, politely to your face, I do not like you. And the reason for that, because I have done nothing to no one for nobody to wish no death spell on me, or none of that. More than once. None of that. I'm not mad at you, but I'm asking you politely, stay the fuck away from me. I don't want your company. Quit appearing at my place of work. I don't want to be bothered with y'all. Go ahead on. It ain't nothing personal, but you done showed your hand. You showed where I stand. I'm okay with that. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm just rocking God's plan. And that means your ass is not a part of that. Period. And never will be. You would never sit at the table with me. You would never eat with me. I would never sit up and hold a conversation with you because you have already shown me, again, where I stand. And I have to understand that, respect it, whether I understand it or I don't. It doesn't matter. The fact that you did the ritual towards me intentionally, that shows everything about you and how you felt about me. So I don't want shit to do with you. That go for white, green, yellow. I don't care. If the shoe fit, wear that motherfucker. Because that's what you going to be wearing. Because if you don't know, I'm going to help you out. Because you going to know when I don't want to be very communicative with you. You going to know, like, oh, yeah, she already know I'm one of them. Mm-hmm. And I'm not mad at you, but I get it. It's cool. I just don't want you in my face, though. Because I ain't fake like that. You see what I'm saying? You good. We ain't even got to argue. We good. Just stay the fuck away from me because you don't mean me no good no way. And I ain't looking for people like that. Not no more anyway, because I've been there and done that. I'm looking for people that's got my best interest. And obviously and apparently you showed that you never had it. So anytime you trying to steal my destiny and steal what I'm doing, I'm good. I don't even want you around me. And that go for family too. It doesn't matter. It goes straight across the board. I'm no respecter of person. Because at the end of the day, like God said to me, when you really want to be effective in people's lives, you make the necessary changes that you need to make. And I'm doing that every day. So I'm realizing everybody can't go. I'm realizing that a lot of people don't need to go. I'm realizing that people wasn't never no good for me. They was facading and masquerading. And I'm all right with all that at this point. I see the illusions and the bullshit. For there go another butterfly. Praise the Lord. I see it for what it is, and I'm all right with it. I am. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I ain't even mad. None of that shit. I'm actually thankful as hell. It's just I want them type of people and exes and all that shit stay the fuck away from me. I don't. I'm good on you. I don't want you trying to tell. Oh, no, you don't love me because you showed me where I stood. You know, so yeah, and I want y'all females and males to understand that these people done showed you who they are. Believe them. Do not take them back. I don't care if it's ex-friends, ex-lovers, none of that shit. Cut their ass off. Change your phone number. Change devices. If you can, change location. And close that door and do not open it for nobody no more. So if everybody you have to cut off when God uproot you, is nothing there go another butterfly. It's nothing personal, but you have to cut these people off because they cannot go with you. They was the catastrophical of your awakening, and that's why they cannot go. Okay? So understand it's nothing personal, but when people show you where you stand with them, you gotta believe them and hold them to it. And and don't be mad. Love, you're still all in love, but we gonna leave that shit alone because you gotta understand right now. Why I'm stressing this so imperatively to people, because we don't have time to waste time with time wasters, folk like them. We don't have the energy, none of that for them. All our energy at this point going forward is towards us, our families, our children, And the people God called us to, people that does not have your best interest, call back your energy. Cut these people off. Environments, places, people, jobs too. It doesn't matter. Whatever, however it applies, that's how you use it. Summarize it. You feel what I'm saying? Remove. Period. Okay. I love y'all. Have a wonderful, beautiful Friday. Be blessed now. Bye.